Hello, good day viewers. You are welcome. Into this tutorial today, we are going to be looking at this exponential equation. As we can see this is very beautiful. Now we have the question 3 to power x squared over 9 to power x equals 81. Then we want to know the value of x. So now, if you are just watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you see more of our amazing classes. Hit on the bell icon so that you be notified anytime we upload a new content. Now quickly, so now we can see how are we going to do. So I'm going to rewrite this 9 to power x here in terms of base 3, and this is going to be 3x squared, then divided by this 9 to power x. I can write it as 3 to power 2. Okay, then I have x. So this is coming from the law of indices that say when you have a times a, this can give us a to power 2. So the same thing where you have 2 times 2, and you know 2 times 2, our 4 is 2 times 2, and 2 times 2 can be 2 raised to power 2, right? So that is what we are going to do here, equals 81, equals 81. So now from there, so the next thing we're going to do from there, so whenever from the law of indices again, whenever you have a to power b and you have another power, so this will be a b times c, right? We said b dot c. Okay, so we are going to do that here. Okay, so this is going to be 3x squared over 2x equals 81, right? So now from there, I'm going to have what? 3x squared. So now when you have a to power b over a to power c, so far they are having the same basis, so this can be written as a b minus c. So that is division law of indices. So we're going to have this and this, they are having the same basis, 3 and this. You see they are having the same basis, so it means that we're going to pick one, then subtract the power of the down one from the upper one. We have this, then equals, don't forget that this 81 can be, when you have 81, it can be 3 to power 4. That is when 3 multiply itself 4 times, we're going to have 81. So therefore we're going to have this to be 3 to power 4. Are you following? So now from there, what we need to do next is that we can see now this base are the same, so we need to equate the exponent. We have x squared. This implies that x squared minus 2x, okay, will be equals 4. So now from there, I would like to transpose this 4 to this left hand side. I'm going to have x squared minus 2x, then minus 4 equals 0. So as you can see, this is now easy for us to use factorization method here. So therefore we're going to use our quadratic formula. Then before that, let's try to see the nature of the root of this quadratic equation by taking out the discriminant to be b squared minus 4ac, right? So now from this quadratic equation, we can actually bring out coefficient of x squared x, then the constant term, that is a, will be 1, b will be minus 2, then c will be what? Minus 4. So we're going to use this now to know what our discriminant is. So we have this equals, the b is what? Is minus 2 all squared minus 4 times, and a is 1, then c is minus 4. So now from there, we'll see that we have this discriminant to be, this is going to be 4, that is minus 2 squared, and minus 4 times this, we are going to be having 16. We have a discriminant to be 20, which is greater than 0. So now when you have discriminant to be greater than 0, so it shows that we are having real and distinct what? Distinct roots. Okay, so now having that, we now move on by looking for the roots by having this x equals minus b plus or minus the square root of the discriminant, then over 2a. Alright, so from there we have x equals minus into minus b. I have b to be minus 2. We have plus or minus, then the discriminant we got to be 20, then divide by 2, then the a is what is 1. So dot 1, I'm going to be having x equals, this will be 2 plus or minus this 20 can be expressed as 4.5, so that 4 times 5 give us 20, then divide by what? Divide by 2. So we have x to be equals 2 plus or minus, we divide this by 2, try to share, and this root 4 can be 2 root 5, then divide by 2. So now from there I have x to be equals 2 divided by 2, you have 1, plus or minus 2 divided by 2, here we have root 5. Okay, so therefore we are going to be having two solutions there. We're going to be having x equals 1 plus root 5, and that is x1. Then x2 is going to be 1 minus what? Root 5, and that is the solution to the problem. Right, so if you find the class very interesting, so do not hesitate to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit on the bell icon, so that you'll be notified anytime we upload a new content. Thank you. Bye bye.